ball. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Here we go. Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In at forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. LeBron passes to Hachimura. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. James against Porzingis. LeBron kicks to Hachimura. James outside. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. And Tatum pulls it down. Pass to White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David. Stolen by Tatum. For the finish, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
And Clark, for the Lakers, their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. To end the run. And it's Doncic missing. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Tatum passes to Holiday. Outside Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time. Setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these 2.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here is Doncic. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Tatum no good. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic finds Hachimura. Doncic against Porzingis. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And Boston has possession. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Tatum. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Tatum's got 5.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Doncic. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Clock at 4. Back to Reeves. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
LeBron against Brown. Good D by James. Lakers trail by 11. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Drops in the tray.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. James looking it over. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Here's Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Boston leading by 9. Here's Hauser from down in the low post. It goes. Now here's Doncic, and he drives in, and it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
There's Brown with the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And yes, it's good. Pritchard's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. Now Doncic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Tatum with it. He's got 5. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Fires for 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic feeling it out. And they double up Doncic. LeBron outside. James absolutely owning the inside.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. Left side, Tatum. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
James right side. Off on the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Hauser, covered by LeBron. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Doncic. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Tatum with it. He's against Hachimura. And that one is good. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
LeBron, good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 5. Holiday with the 3. Here's Reeves. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Celtic lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here is Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Hayes finds James. Here's Hachimura. Out to Doncic. Reeves outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Reeves has got 7.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Takes it inside. Doncic with a robust drive inside.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Here's Tatum. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
54 seconds left to play in the first half. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. And so Tatum nails them both. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Doncic against Holiday. Out to Doncic. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Hayes the pass to James. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Five seconds left in the first half of the game. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And here's Doncic from the arc. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
Wow, Holiday just assaulting the rim. Going at it full speed.
James in the post. He's covered by Brown. No one covering. Reeves has got 10.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Porzingis finds White. Pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 17.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
LeBron against Brown. James the pass to Reeves. And here is Hachimura. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Hachimura. And again, it's Boston converting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
Now, here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Hachimura against Tatum. Hachimura kicks to Hayes. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Takes a three. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Porzingis against Hachimura. Now White from deep. And James pulls it down. Hachimura the pass to James. Back to Hachimura. And Hayes kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. In the corner, it's James. Clock at 6. Great focus from LeBron. Gets hit and still gets it to go.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just throws his way inside and takes advantage.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Holiday, a screen on Doncic. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
Oh, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Doncic, no good. Boston leading by 9. And Holiday has it in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Hachimura. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From 13, a shot by Pritchard, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
James outside. Back to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Brown against LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. Right wing. Here's Hayes. Los Angeles with another miss. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A. Now Brown. Following Hachimura's 3-point attempt. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Doncic left side. Tatum against James. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's James. He's got 10. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Tatum passes to Holiday. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis with a screen on Hachimura. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. James finds Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaylen Brown. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Doncic. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he's able to get one of two. It could go. He can't get that one to fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics up by 11. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Doncic. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Doncic after LeBron James's miss. And James throws it down hard.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He's looking for Horford and finds him.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Here's James. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Celtics leading by 8. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Horford with the screen on Doncic. 3 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 11.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Timeout. We got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Lakers trail by 9. Finney-Smith finds James. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Horford, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter. Doncic kicks to Hayes. To the middle. It's picked off. Down low. Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thinking that tough shot, Jason Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Boston making some changes. Zinkis, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Al Horford. And it's wide in for Pritchard.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Now here's White, and here's Brown outside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really got his defender off balance that time, did Doncic, with that cunning pump fake.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lakers trail by 14. Doncic on the drive inside. Good on the shot. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Celtics leading by 12. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. It's deflected. Doncic against White, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Outside Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 29 in the game.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
.129 left to play in the final quarter. Doncic passes to Vincent. With some arc, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Doncic against Holiday. Hayes dishes to James. Pass to Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Now here is Holiday. After Luka Doncic's miss, Holiday over in the corner, Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
They grabbed their own miss. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, but much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Here we go.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. And now the Los Angeles starters. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Now here's Reeves. That shot is off. Good work defensively by White. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
And here's Reeves outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Takes the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
And here's Reeves outside. Holiday grabs the miss. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's James. Good D by Porzingis.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Brown can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Hachimura against White. Outside Holiday. Back to White. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. James outside. Out to Hachimura. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
They simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
Both free throws good from James. Boston leading by 4. Holiday passes to White. Brown scanning the floor. Drains the triple.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Now here's Doncic. He's scoreless. Doncic is doubled. Hayes finds Hachimura. And here's Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Here's James. Misses off the left iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Hayes with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Launches it from deep. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics lead by 9. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Brown. From 6 feet away, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will, nice.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. They lead by 11. The 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. From deep, here's Doncic. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Here's Pritchard. Going inside. Pass to Hauser. Outside, Brown. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Pritchard. One second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Now here's Doncic. Out to Hachimura. Pass to James. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Tatum drills the 3. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
B.A., I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Double team on James. Hachimura finds Reeves. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Craig with a steal. Second quarter here. Just over a minute and a half played. Hauser. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Celtics lead by 16. And Doncic, here we go. Oh, Doncic through the defenders.
Very tough to contain Luka Doncic. He plays at his pace, but boy, is he effective.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. The Doors, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Holiday passes to Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Drew Holiday.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Al Horford's checked in for Hauser. Doncic hits them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Horford outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Here's Doncic. Boston pulls it in. Right side Tatum. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Hayes finds Hachimura. It's stolen by Tatum. Takes a 13-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Tatum's got 17.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
17-foot shot on the way. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And the bucket is good.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Kicks it to Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
It's Brown on the wing. Hits the trifecta. He's got 13.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Hayes up top. Hachimura outside. Back to Hayes. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from James. Boston making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. He does not get the second one.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their players.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Craig is checked in for Jason Tatum. Outside Reeves. Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. They get the rebound. James with the block.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. Woo-hoo-hoo. LeBron on the defensive end.
It's scooped up. Hachimura. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Right side, Craig. Pass to White. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. 36 seconds left to play in the half. James double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball. You two.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Rui Hachimura. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Holiday. Porzingis for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Outside Reeves. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. It's stolen by Holiday. And there's the lob. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Hey, Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Now here's Holiday. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And that one drops. Tatum's got 23 points.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Outside Reeves. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum with a screen. Brown, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Doncic with it. Picked up by Tatum. James against Holiday. James double teamed. Shot clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Brown passes to Holiday. The kick to Tatum. The 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 8 assists in the game.
and put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
The Lakers call timeout. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Out to Hachimura. Wide open. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Hachimura's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 26. For three, Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
From deep, Reeves. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Brown for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hayes with it. Picked up by Tatum. James passes to Hayes. That's tipped. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And finished off by Tatum.
You can see the length and the impact defensively of Jason Tatum. The rip and then the score on the other end.
Hachimura in the post. Tatum's there. Here's Doncic. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. So Boston ends up going with a new group. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Boston on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Knocked away. It's stolen by Doncic. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Back to Reeves. To the middle. Doncic passes to James. Off the mark there with a 3. Boston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Check by James. 6 to shoot. Horford for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now, here is James. He has 7. Driving in. Horford with a steal. Here's Hauser, guarded by Doncic. Good on the shot. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Shireman. Back to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out to the right wing. Here's Shireman. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Hachimura, the pass to James. Pulls it in from the elbow. Counted. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, LeBron James could be absolutely anywhere on the floor. If you want to concede the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Hauser can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. James passes to Hayes. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles another 3. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. The game. Here's Pritchard. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics in total control. And a worthy candidate. Assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with.
We call that putting it right in the... pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Now here is James. And it's James with the jam.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Hachimura outside. Offensive rebound. James outside. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Cornette. And it's Davison in for Walsh. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pritchard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Doncic driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Craig.
This guy moves so well with the ball in his hands, and Doncic knows how to initiate contact and get himself to the line when he puts it on the deck.
And he sinks the second. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hachimura from long range. The Lakers with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shakes him. Crafty move. James with the block. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there. Here's Pritchard. Horford right side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Davison. Over Reeves. Again, the miss by Boston.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And that one's good. James.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Baseline jumper. The shot by James, no good. Celtics lead by 22. Pass to Davison. Uses the glass on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Pritchard. To the left wing. Here's Hauser. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. James, that's good.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Pritchard fires in the triple. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now here's Reeves. Doncic left side. On the take. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
I love to see LeBron James work hard to get his teammates going. This guy is focused on everyone feeling good.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Takes a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And it's Doncic on the drive. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Here's Pritchard. 1:41 left in the fourth. Horford, a screen on Doncic. Here's Pritchard. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 21.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over. Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Pritchard gets it to go.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing every single night.
Here's Pritchard. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Horford. He goes up again, and it's good on the lay-in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
The shot by James, no good. Here's Pritchard. we see the Celtics taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back in.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. Dunn outside. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Here's Boston now. It's a 3-point game. The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by Richards. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Brown. Put that bucket in no time at all.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Bull. He's checked in for the Suns. Here's Booker. That one, no good. White with the defensive effort. And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Durant kicks the ball. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And coming in is a force-spacing two-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Trains the three-pointer.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Booker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Holiday against Booker. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since they've gotten underway. Brown, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Brown against Beal. Bull the pass to KD. It's good. This game is all even. KD's got his second bucket.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
And here's Tatum for three. Busted. No good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beal finds Durant. Outside for Beal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Over Bull. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's 7 points for Jason Tatum. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. Here's Booker. Outside for Beal. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
It's the confidence of Beal. He lets it fly from range when he really likes the look.
Holiday, a screen on Bull. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
No good from Booker. Boston trailed. Brown wide open. He fires. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
It's tipped. To the inside. Horford. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. Bradley Beal picks one up.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Bull kicks to Beal. Booker outside. And they'll get another chance. Pass to KD. Five on the clock. That one good for two.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
It's Brown with the drive.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
Count that one. Durant's got 9.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Bull sends it back. Here's Beal. Pass to Durant. Rebounded by Hauser.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Inside. Here's Cornette. The kick out to Brown. Another shot. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Booker the pass to Beal. Here's Durant. A rebound by the Celtics. Hauser's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Pritchard. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Horford. Jason Tatum is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And here's Tatum for 3. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
No, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
Out to KD. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Booker. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Richards. The Suns trailer. And finished off by KD.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Tatum at the elbow. With the teardrop inside Tatum.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Durant drawing the double team. Ball kicks to Booker. Outside, KD. Outside, Beal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shoots it up. Booker, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Hauser misses. The Suns shooting around 40% from the floor here. KD draws the double. Pass to Richards. Booker, right side. Using his length inside. Durant. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Craig. Ball against Tatum. Shoots the three. Tatum from 3.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Durant just inside the line. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Pritchard. Now Tatum, the tray. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Ball inside. Tatum on him. And Booker kicks the ball. Outside, KD. Back to Ball. Just 2 to shoot. KD draws the double. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And the Suns making a change here as well. Jones is checked in.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Outside, Jones. For 3. Suns keep it alive. Ball finds Beal. Kicks it out to Jones. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Puts up a three. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Beal kicks to Jones. KD looking around. Drives to the hoop. Just 5 to shoot. KD draws the double. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Celtics have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Durant sends it back. Jones, the pass to Bull. And it's blocked. Brown outside. Some solid defense there from KD. Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jones dishes the Bull. Durant against Brown. Lets it go from 11. Here's Richards, and he banks in the layup. Richards got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Brown. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Beal against White. High post, KD. He's got 19. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. He got into double. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Durant. Grayson Allen is out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Bull. And it's Richards in at the 5. Boston trailing. Let's get an update on Devin Booker. What's the status, David?
Hey, guys. Phoenix's head athletic trainer gave me an update. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you. Into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Here's Holiday. Still without a basket. And Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
The Suns making a switch here. Plumlee, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Lee comes in for Bull. O'Neal's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in for Morris. Booker with it. He's picked up by White. Lee against Brown. For three, Booker. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. White, wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's O'Neal. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Holiday surveying the floor. The kick out to Tatum. Over Lee. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Tatum's got 17 now. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Lee. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Lee's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Suns.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Allen. The quick look, no good that time. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. Tatum downhill. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum with it. 19 points in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. There's Brown with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch him.
And the dunk by Booker.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Tatum gets the bucket.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Here's Booker into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Brown against O'Neal. Brown the pass to Tatum. They set the pick. And he lays it straight in. Tatum's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
1:44 left in the third. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
Boston leading by 4. It's Brown on the wing. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Allen for 3. And Horford pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's stolen by Allen. O'Neal with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Booker. Shoots from the right block. Brown, no good. Suns trail by 4. Allen kicks to Plumlee. Lee passes to Allen. Booker outside. On the drive, Booker.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Lee passes to Plumlee. Here's Booker. Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. And Booker kicks to Lee. Allen inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Going inside. Here's Lee outside. They get the rebound. Plumlee finds O'Neal. Now here's Allen. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pritchard, count that one. Pritchard's got his first 2 points. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Booker inside. Banked in off the glass.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Driving to the basket. Rejected by Booker. It's tipped. Plumlee against Horford. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker draws the double. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. There's O'Neal with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Tatum drives in. And Tatum takes the hit and still converts.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Shots good by Lee.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Tatum. Good D by Lee. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. O'Neal on the wing. Craig defending. The inside. Booker outside. Out to Lee. O'Neal from long range. Al Horford with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard, defended by Booker. And the dunk by Tatum.
On either side of the pick and roll, Tatum is a real threat.
Booker draws the double. Pass to Allen. Back to Booker. O'Neal wide open. Good from outside. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Hauser misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Allen kicks to Booker. Rebound, Boston. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Pritchard, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Tatum. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Kicks it out to Allen. O'Neal looking around. Booker outside. Unloads from 13. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Here's Durant. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Brown. That one a little long.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
KD against Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The Suns have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside, KD. Outside for Beal. Deflects the pass. Bull the pass to KD. They double team KD. Booker dishes to Durant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It will happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Tatum gets to Holiday to take the lead. Good!
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And they got to bring the double team in.
good from Durant.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And Tatum launches it from deep. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And
thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew.